What if I told you that in the US, having no credit score is almost the same as being invisible? You can't lease an apartment, you can't get a car loan, and sometimes not even a phone plan. And the worst part, you can be working hard every single day and still get nowhere financially. But here's what most immigrants don't realize. You can go from zero credit to a 700 plus score faster than you think if you understand how it actually works. And having built my credit score from zero to a near perfect score in 3 years, I quickly realized something. In America, your credit score isn't just about money, it's about your reputation. In this video, I'll break down 6 steps that show you exactly how to build and increase your credit score in the US from scratch without making the costly mistakes that keep people financially invisible. And if you want more tips like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now. It will help the channel grow and you will get more content like this in the future. Step number 1 is credit foundation. And this first step means getting into the system. You need a credit account, and most beginners start with a secured credit card. And here's the key. You don't need a perfect score to start. You just need activity in your credit account. So even a small credit limit is enough. When I started, my credit limit was only $300. And listen carefully, because this is where most people mess up. People think that they'll just use their credit card and figure it out later. And that's how people stay stuck with a bad credit score for years. Step number 2 is payment history. Your payment history is 35% of your credit score, and this is the biggest factor that affects your credit score. So here's the rule. Never miss a payment. Even one late payment can stay on your record for 7 years. You can set autopay to pay your credit bills once a month, or you can pay weekly, or you can make more frequent payments manually as soon as the balance posts on your credit account. But always remember to stay ahead in your credit card payment. And there are 2 very important dates on your credit card statement that you must always have in mind as you make your payment. These are the due date and the reporting date. Always pay off in full whenever you get a notification on any amount that is due at least 5 days before your due date. If you can pay it immediately, you get the notification, even better. This gives you bank time to process your payment. Then if you still have a balance that is more than 30% of your credit limit, because you're still continuing using your credit card, immediately pay off anything above the 30% before your bank reports your credit card usage to the credit bureaus on your reporting date. Step number 3 is credit utilization. Now, here's the secret most people never hear. It's not just about credit, it's about how much you use. So keep your usage under 30%. If you can keep it under 10%, it is even better. For example, if your credit limit is $1,000, don't spend more than $300. Your credit utilization is what your bank will report to the credit bureaus on your reporting date. Step number 4 is don't close your old accounts. And this is a very silent mistake that most people make. Closing all credit cards can actually hurt your score. Why? Because it reduces your credit history, increases your utilization, and eventually lowers your score. So keep old accounts open unless they have an annual fee. Step number 5 is build smart, not fast. Don't apply for too many credit cards at once. Every application creates a hard inquiry, and that can drop your credit score temporarily. So move slowly but strategically. Think long-term credit growth and not just quick wins. When you start building your credit score, give yourself at least 1 year before you apply for a new credit card. Step number 6, and this is the last step, is to monitor your credit. Check your credit regularly using any of the 3 credit bureaus, which are Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. And here is something important. Checking your credit score does not hurt it. In fact, it's very healthy. In case you see something on your credit score report that is not right, you can dispute it early. And you're also allowed a free credit report every year from each bureau at the annualcreditreport.com. Think about it like planting a tree. At first, nothing happens, but if you stay consistent, it grows quietly in the background. And then one day you realize you're being approved for things you never thought possible. So going from no credit to 700 plus isn't luck. It's understanding the system. So start early and stay consistent, and you'll go from being invisible to being financially powerful in the US if you follow these 6 steps. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe, and share it with a friend who's new to the US or is struggling with their credit score. And watch this video that breaks down the 7 costly mistakes that new immigrants in the US must avoid.